This video is sponsored by Squarespace. Looking for gift ideas for yourself or the photographer in your life? Here are some ideas that are under $200. Let's start small. A rabbit key. Slap this on your keychain and you'll no longer have to fish around for those loose quarters in your pocket to loosen or tighten a camera plate. I honestly don't have one, but wish I did. Hint, hint, Secret Santa. In a similar vein, this multi-tool from SanDisk can be super helpful to throw in your camera bag in case you need to tighten any screws or camera plates as well. You've got the flathead, Phillips head, and a variety of different Allen wrenches. I have one like it from DJI, and it's great to have around. I use it all the time. You've probably got an assortment of cables, card readers, batteries, and chargers that you carry around with you on gigs, so a cable management bag like this one from Think Tank will help you stay as organized as possible. It comes with 3 of these bungee cable ties, which I use all the time to help wrap cables and just keep them as neat as possible without getting tangled. You can also get a set of the cable ties for an additional $15. So instead of having a tangle of loose cables floating around your bag, throw this in for some compartmental organization. If you're like me, you use these external SSD drives as working drives for a lot of your photo and video projects, and I'm never going to be upset to have an extra one of these lying around. The 1 terabyte goes for about $100 right now, and the 2 terabyte is $170. But I've had many of these Samsung T5 and T7 drives and never have had any real issues over the years. It's a great gift for any storage hogs out there. So to go along with the hard drive, check out the slip drive. This utilizes a 3M adhesive to stick onto a solid surface like the lid of your laptop. You can then tuck your hard drive into the pocket to keep it secure. No more trying to balance it on the side of your keyboard only to watch it slide off, eject, and hit the floor. It also claims to not leave any residue when you remove it. I don't personally own the product, and since when has a marketing department lied about product features? Either way, it retains its adhesion so you can remove it and pop it on somewhere else if you want. Pretty cool and pretty affordable. Look, just because you're a photographer doesn't mean you need a several $1,000 printer that takes up an entire room. Enter the Canon IV2 mini photo printer. Using zero ink technology, you can take this little printer anywhere you go and print photos from your phone into something IRL. It prints on 2x3 sticky backed photo paper, so you're essentially printing out a sticker of your photos. I think everyone could probably stand to have more physical prints of photos around them, and this is an affordable entry point. A pack of 50 photo paper sheets will run you about $30. If you've got expensive gear that you don't want lifted while you're out and about, Apple AirTags can make a great gift. And it doesn't have to be Apple. There are several other alternatives out there like the Moto tag that will help you track lost or stolen items. I've seen people 3D print camera grips specifically designed to hold an AirTag, which is a pretty cool way to do it. But in lieu of something custom like that, Moment makes a hard shell mount for AirTags for $23, and Small Rig makes one with a 1/4 mount, which mounts perfectly for camera related gear. All right, maybe the most perfect gift for a photographer, your very own Squarespace website. There's no better place to show off your work and attract new clients. Using the new design intelligence feature on Squarespace makes the process of starting from scratch super fast and simple. You don't know where to start filling out the content of your site? Well, calm down, guy. Design intelligence gives you a huge head start. You can then try out different color themes and fonts and instantly see how your site will look. Or you can get started with a wide variety of professionally designed website templates and then make it your own. And when you're ready to book clients, you can easily create professional proposals, estimates, and contracts to make it all official. You can then invoice your clients and accept payments from ACH, Direct Debit, Klarna, Apple Pay, and more. Head to squarespace.com/MangoStreet for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use the code MangoStreet at checkout to save 10% on your first purchase of a website or domain. The Moment Cine Bloom filter can help you create some smooth, dreamlike photos, removing the sharp digital look. It'll also help bloom the lights in your image, which can help you create some really nice film-like images. If you've never used screw-on filters like this before, they're made by thread size. So if you look on the front of your lens, on the black ring, you should see the thread size. Don't confuse that with the focal length. So if this was my go-to lens that I want the bloom filter for, I'd want to make sure that I get the filter with the same size of 82 millimeters. These are also sold by the amount of diffusion. I have the 20% filter, which gives the strongest amount of diffusion. There's also 5% and 10% filters available. These range from $43 to $100, depending on the percentage and thread size. If you're looking for a solid camera to get introduced into the film photography world or just another option to add to your collection, it's hard to be too upset with the Minolta X700. I'd put this in the realm of the Canon AE1. It's a solid entry-level move into the film world with a nostalgic feel, because it's old. You can generally find these on eBay in the $160 to $200 range in pretty good shape. If you shoot film, you probably already have a go-to film stock and maybe some extra rolls sitting in your fridge. By all means, throw a 5-pack of Portra 400 on your list. But if you want something a little more affordable, this color negative film from Lomography looks pretty good. A 3-pack for $36 makes for a great stocking stuffer. Alternatively, you could also go for some of Lomography's more stylized film stocks like the Lomochrome Color 92. I think these just make for fun gifts. There are a million camera bags on the market, and while I've only used a handful, the f-stop Dalston camera bag is my favorite. First of all, it's incredibly lightweight at just 1.8 pounds, which is important. I can only imagine the damage a few extra pounds would have done when a suitcase rolled over my foot and I fell backward down an up escalator with this bag strapped to my back at Newark International. Now this bag, it fared a lot better than my knee, keeping my camera, laptop, and lenses protected. And at $140, I think it's a great bag. I've had it for 6 years and traveled all over with it, and it's held up great. The only thing that finally broke was the buckle strap that goes across your chest and keeps the bag secured as you bleed over the escalator in Terminal 2. All right, well, that's on my wish list. What's on yours? Let Santa Mango know down in the comments below, or you'll definitely get cold this year. Oh, I almost forgot. The best gift every photographer wants. That's it for this one. See you in the next.